If you're a cleaning company, janitorial company, you're using cold email as a marketing channel to get new clients. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through exactly how we use ChatGPT plus a tool for automated outbound prospecting called Clay.com to work together to go and automatically find general email addresses, or even just the owner of that specific location or franchise owner, their personal email address or their work email address, extract it, and then push it to an email validation workflow so we can push it into our email sending tool if it's a valid email address and it is correct and good to send to. So I'm going to be going into Clay and showing you the workflow. So I'm in Clay. This is a client based out of Arkansas. We scrape companies from Google Maps, and we also scrape companies from LinkedIn and push them into here. So the LinkedIn ones are, of course, headquartered in the Arkansas area where his service area is. Meanwhile, the ones that are maybe just not found on LinkedIn or have a headquarters in a different state or a different country, but have an office in the Arkansas area, they're gonna be pushed into here as well. So the ones that are headquartered in a different city, different state, and we're trying to find the office location or the specific office email address. It's a little tricky. That's where we leave just a little buffer of a margin of error rate, which we're okay with because we have such a high volume of email sending accounts that we use. So if we send to, like I'll show you right here, Chipotle, and this is going to their general email address for every part of the company, we're not going to be that doomed. But on the other end, we're going to be emailing email addresses that typically don't get emailed by cleaning companies, to be specific, but also companies in general. So this one is a company called the Honda Shop. I'll show you first how it found an email and then the prompt that had it find that email. So, okay, that's really easy to find. But basically you can see that it returned that email address right there. Let's go into another one. Auto Shop Fred. This is a Gmail address. Again, it's not emailed very often. Put this right here. NWA, right there. Go into another one. Puritan Coffee. Events are good because they actually are usually monitored by people that manage cleaning somehow or get directed to whoever manages cleaning, extracted from the company website. I trust that I was right, but like give me another one. This one, it's Harmony Grilled Cheese or Hammond Tree Grilled Cheese at gmail.com. Like I trust that it's a valid email, but like I have to go and validate it too before we put it into the email campaigns. But like if they're putting on their website, they're great emails to send to. And I want to clarify again, if I haven't already said it, general emails, these types of email addresses that are found using this AI web scraper, they're usually not emailed. They're usually the office manager, they're usually the admin, or they're usually the owner. So like, I bet Tyler is probably the owner of this company. I bet this is monitored by the owner of the company. Mike probably owns Outlaw Customs. All these email addresses are probably managed or get to the owner or the franchise owner. But at the same time, if it's not going directly to the CEO or the owner, whatever it is, it's going to the office manager, the admin, potentially the facilities person, and so on. So great emails to email. They're getting pushed into the general table. This is not an email validation video. This is just about finding the AI or getting ChatGPT to find thousands of emails that are general emails, location specific general emails to email. But I'm going to go into the prompt context. I actually just use this generate prompt. I'm not going to go from scratch, but I'll explain what this looks like. So first off, I want to mention that this is web research Clayagent. You need to have it having access to internet. Next thing I want to mention is that GPT 4.1 Nano is great. You can use 4.1 mini or 4.1 mini or 4.0 mini. They're all pretty much the same effect. I would avoid 4.1 and I would avoid 4.0. 4.1 mini is going to be the most expensive out of those three options. You're good on Nano or you're good on 4.0 mini. But context, I'm not going to go through every single word on this, but your task is to extract location-specific email addresses from multiple sources of the company. Website, Facebook, and job postings. It's also throughout the prompt avoiding legal, accounting, customer service, support, complaints, those kind of email addresses. But again, it's going on the company's official website. Usually like these examples do not have like the ending where it is like the contact us or whatever it is that's attached to the Google Maps page. But say it's a company that has multiple offices all across the US or all across the states, and then it's going to be emailing or it's going to be finding the website and putting it in here. So it'll go straight to that city specific location website, if that makes sense. But I just want to review again, website, Facebook page, and then it goes in like recruiting pages if it can find it. And then finally outputs, and it gives an example of what to output like right here and puts it in a string. So a text. So if it finds one, it will return one, but if it gives you more than one, it will result in multiple emails. So you can see right here, we found 2 email addresses here. So Tyler, again, he's probably the owner, and then info at, so we're emailing both of them. We pushed them to the general table. But this is basically giving you a lot more emails that you typically get if you're not doing this, and you're able to email a lot more companies in your local service area than what you're currently doing, but also than the typical B2B company or the typical cleaning company or janitorial company in general. So you're gonna stand out and be one of the only people that are emailing them and seeing if they want cleaning services. Just to recap, basically this is finding general location-specific email addresses or just the company owner, their personal email address. You're gonna be standing out amongst the crowd, specifically in the commercial cleaning and janitorial crowd, sanitization crowd, by being able to email people that typically don't get emailed after, of course, you're validating the email addresses found and extracted from GPT. But this is how it's gonna make cold email work for your cleaning business. And I'm gonna be posting more content like this. Subscribe if you'd like, but these little niche things to make cold email work really well and generate at a very minimum 10 plus quality commercial leads every single month. I'm gonna be posting more about that. So stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching. Bye.